Let's go! Wait, Kiko! Where are you going? It's time for the Little Farmer Show! Hey everyone, I'm Kiko! Hey, I'm Hava! Yay! I'm Tiki!
Hello, it's me, Rob.
Yippee! Hey, I am Maisie!
Maisie, stop running! Hello, lovelies. My name is Carol.
Hello little farmers, here we are in the lab of MST Junior School. Now there's a lot that goes on in the lab that really supports farming. So here we are to learn a lot. And here's my friend Isabella. How are you, Isabella?
I'm fine, thank you.
What class are you in?
I'm in primary 6.
So Isabella, what are we going to learn today?
We are going to learn how to make a rooting hormone.
What's a rooting hormone?
A rooting hormone is a substance that boosts the growth of roots or plants of a seedling.
Yes.
So what we need cotton, a plate or tray, a mortar, water, and grains with an egg. And this is the procedure.
Yes.
We're going to get our cotton and spread it throughout our plate.
Can I help with that?
And then we'll get our grains and spread them on the cotton. And then we'll cover with more cotton, and that will keep the temperature warm. And we'll be watering it for 3 days, and on the 4th day they should have sprouted like this here. And after they've sprouted, we'll use them at this stage before they turn green, because the nutrients we would help the plant to grow.
Yes.
So we'll get them and pound them, and after pounding it should be like a paste.
You pound how many and for how long? Like, will you pound forever? For example, if you want to make a lot.
If you want to make a lot, it's better use a blender.
Oh, you can use a blender. Yeah, that's very quick.
Okay, let's use the blender. I'm going to add in some water so it may smoothen it up during the blending.
So is it supposed to be very smooth, or how much do you blend? What's the outcome that you want?
It's supposed to be like a paste. Now, I think you see it's not so thick.
Yes.
Because we added in water. But we'll add in water to dilute it better. And now our rooting hormone is done. Now we are going to dip in our seedlings. It will help the growth of the seedlings. Now to make
These
it
seedlings?
easier, yes.
What plant is this?
That's lettuce.
Oh, lettuce.
Yes.
So you just dip it?
Yes.
You don't need to leave it there for any amount of time?
Yes. Just dip it and then you transplant. But right now, since we're in the lab, we are not in the garden where we can transplant it right now.
And what are the benefits again of rooting hormones?
It helps in the growth of the roots. For example, now since it's a young seedling, the roots will grow faster and absorb more nutrients to help the upper part of the plant to grow faster also.
Okay, now for example, if I had a very big garden and I wanted to make rooting hormones so that my plants are healthier and grow healthier, how much would I have to make, and wouldn't that be a lot of work?
It would, but it just takes patience, because right now, since the plants that we are going to transplant are little, so we might make maybe more, and we'll just pour around the soil of the plants
that could
of
be
the
faster.
others that have already been planted.
Yes.
So it will dissolve in the soil and the plant will absorb it.
think that's very interesting. What happens if I have a very big farm?
If you have a big farm, you can, the bigger the produce, you increase here. For example, since here we are using 500 grams, you can increase it to even maybe one kilogram or a sack.
That's big.
Depending on the plants you have.
Yes, on the garden.
And you'll have to also get a bigger drum or mortar so it can be easier. And also the lactic acid, the rooting hormone.
Yes.
Since it's made of water and has the plants and all that stuff, so it can get expired and gets expired within
does it get expired?
24 hours.
Yes.
Because after 24 hours, it will be useless in the garden. It will be like you're just pouring no more water.
Oh, okay. So you have to make sure that you make it and then you do it immediately before 24 hours elapse.
Yes.
Thank you, Isabella. I've really learned a lot. Now, Little Farmers, would you like to join the Little Farmers Club? Isn't that seems so interesting? If you'd want to reach out to us and join the Little Farmers Club, please go onto our website, and if you want some cool merchandise, you can reach out to us on our social media platforms. They are right now on the screen, and also reach out on our website. Now, when we come back, we'll be talking about something very interesting, lactic acid. But before, I'm going to go to the garden and plant this lettuce that has been boosted by rooting hormones.
Hi, you are still watching the Little Farmers Show. My name is Larry. Hava just went out, and I have a fact to tell you all. Did you know that rooting hormones help plants grow faster and stronger?
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're still watching the Little Farmer Show. My name is Hava and my fellow co-host is Larry. But right now, I don't know where he is. He's probably out on the farm. And here we are still in the lab, yes, at MST Junior School, where we have farming and agriculture at the core of the education system, which I think is really amazing because now these kids really know a lot about farming, and I believe they have interesting experiments. For example, the hormones that we just did a few minutes ago, that was really brilliant. And I believe that it would be fun for the children to also go out in the farm or go out in a small garden and experience growing crops and taking care of animals. I really feel it will be an amazing and fun co-curricular activity. Today we're going to be talking about lactic acid. I have no idea what lactic acid is. I tried to research online, but I wasn't able to understand. And here I have my friend Manuel. How are you, Manuel?
Fine, thank you.
Which class are you in?
Primary 6.
So, Manuel, what's the most favorite thing about this school?
The most favorite thing I like about this school, it added on farming to its curriculum, which made it extraordinary from these other schools in Uganda.
Yes. I was so excited and so thrilled when I saw this school. I didn't even know that there were schools that had farming in the curriculum. That's so amazing. So, what are you teaching us today?
I'm going to teach you lactic acid bacteria. As you said, you don't know what that is, so I'm going to help you explain to you what it is. I'm also going to help these other children who are there outside so that they can make this on their own, so they don't have to buy it from shops or whatsoever.
What are the ingredients? I only see rice.
The ingredients are, you have to have water, specifically rainwater or distilled water.
Why specifically?
Specifically because these two do not have chemicals, for example chlorine, that could end up killing the bacteria that you have made. So you need to have that water, distilled or rain. You also need to have maize bran.
Yes.
And the rest that you've seen, and also milk, though we don't have it at the moment. So to begin making this...
What's this?
This is lactic acid that's already made.
Oh,
yes. I'm going to get to that when we're done with the making. So you get half a kilogram of rice, 500 grams. Then you pour it into your container that you have here. Then you get the that water that you have, it has to be 1 liter. You pour it into the container with the rice. Then you leave it open with a sieve like that. Let's just imagine there's rice and water in there.
Yes.
Then you leave it open with a sieve like that in an open area. The reason as to why we do that is to let the bacteria enter there. We do that. We also use the sieve to prevent like these big vectors from coming and destroying the lactic acid that's in there.
Flies.
Yes, exactly.
What's the importance of lactic acid?
Lactic acid is used to suppress smell. Used to make yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yes, yogurt.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yogurt.
Then also lactic acid can be used with farmers. So farmers can use it to like ease digestion of their animals.
So the animals drink the lactic acid?
Yes. You too can drink it. If
Really?
you... Yes.
Okay. How do we make it? Should we start?
Yes, we already did. So after you've put the sieve and you keep it like that for 48 hours in the open. So after 48 hours pass, you come and remove your sieve. Then you sieve out the rice using the sieve that you've been using.
Yes.
So you sieve out the rice. So you get that rice, you either throw it away or you can cook it and eat it yourself. Yes. So after doing that, you get a handful of this maize bran here. A handful of it, then you add into the water without the rice. So after doing that, you get the sieve again. Then you put it on top to prevent flies and other organisms
From entering.
Yes. Then you leave it for 24 hours again in the open. Yes. So after those 24 hours pass, you come and remove this sieve. Then you add in the milk. It should be 500 milliliters of milk, which is half a liter. So after doing that, again you close with a sieve and keep it. So after you keep it for 24 hours.
Yes.
So after those 24 hours pass, you're done with your lactic acid. It has to look like this.
This is how lactic acid looks like.
So if you smell it, it will smell like baby vomit.
Yes, it does.
Yes. So this is also lactic acid.
How come it looks different?
That's because it has been preserved.
How do you preserve it?
You can use molasses.
Oh,
Yes, you add
just
molasses.
put the molasses in,
Yes.
and then it can be
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes. So that's how you make lactic acid bacteria.
Oh, that's very interesting. So, you say that you use the lactic acid to suppress smell.
Yes.
Where?
You can use it in pit latrines or toilets in your community.
Yes.
Or if you're a farmer and you have animals and their shelter or habitat is very smelly, you can use the lactic acid and you pour it there.
Oh,
You pour it in the shade.
you also talked about it helping the digestive system of an animal.
Yes.
So, how do you give it the lactic acid?
So you see this lactic acid, 1 liter of it can be mixed in 1,000 liters of water.
1 liter in 1,000, and it
Yes.
won't be diluted.
It will
To still work.
Yes, it will still work. So after you mix that 1,000 liters of water, you can determine how much water you want to give to your animal. Then you also reduce the amount of the lactic acid to give to your animal. So that's how you give it to the animal.
Wow, that's very interesting. You really know a lot. So, what's your favorite part? Like, for example, is it being in the lab or actually being on the farm? Is it in the plantations or with the animals? What's your favorite?
My favorite part of the farm would be with the animals.
Yeah. So,
'Cause-
what animals specifically?
Pigs.
Everyone I'm asking is really interested with piggery. I guess it's very fun to be with pigs.
Quite fun.
That's amazing. And little farmers, we have learned a lot about lactic acid and the importance of lactic acid. Now I really need to go find Larry. I wonder where he is. Haven't seen him in a while. Should probably go find him. And also, we shall go and see how we use this lactic acid and where we put it.
So our words today. Remember Isabella in the lab that knew so much about roots? Well, rooting hormone is our word for today. Now that is where you use an agent to aid the growth of roots. The interesting part is, one of our oldest spices is used by the farmer to aid in the fast growth of roots, but also, most importantly, is to prevent the growth of fungus. Our last word today, I know you love it. I have seen children try and sneak in to steal it. It's molasses. Yeah. Now, molasses is a thick, brown, yummy juice that is obtained when they're refining sugar. And our fact today is about lactic acid, which Emmanuel showed us how to make. Now, lactic acid is used in tanning leather and dyeing wool. Here's my favorite part. It is used in flavoring and preserving food, like in cheese, yummy, in yogurt, or even sour cream.
Hava must have been here. Oh, I answer you. All of this stuff is used with lactic acid. In fact, I have 3 facts about lactic acid. Number 1, lactic acid is used for tanning leather and dyeing wool. Number 2, lactic acid is also used for preserving food and flavoring food. Number 3, lactic acid also prevents germs from the soil and promotes plant growth. And that's a Little Farmer's Farm Fact. Thank you.
Okay, be sure to watch the Little Farmers Africa show next time.
Bye-bye and see you!
Little cheeky, walk on the farm and laugh amazing. Cows and dressed to the touch of green. It's fun for all and Bob agrees. On the Little Farmers show, we farm will